Good morning, happy Saturday, and welcome to my weekend in the life vlog. Now, I wanted to film this impromptu weekend in the life, just one, so I could get used to vlogging. Not used to, I did my New York City vlog and I realized I might be a little bit rusty. If you saw that vlog, I think it turned out amazingly, but I, in the moment, was like, oh, I haven't vlogged in a while. I need to re-up on my skills. And so this video is for me to re-up on my skills to get back used to it before I go to St. Thomas this upcoming week. Yeah, this upcoming week. I leave on Thursday. Today's Saturday. So I leave for St. Thomas and I want to make sure that vlog is, cinematically filmed. So I was like, let me just get used to it, brush off my skills, dust off my vlogging skills and angles and all of that. And two, a video. So I was so proactive. I planned my whole July through September posting schedule, right? And then I was filming a video that I was supposed to film. I started filming it last week. I was doing a week in my wash and go. I tried new products, honey. I filmed I did the whole thing. I broke it down, set up the camera. I just was not pleased with how the wash and go was going throughout the week. And I know the part of filming is to show the ups and downs. And I promise you, I'll redo that and tell what went wrong. I'll do a half and half. I used glycerin. That's the whole thing. I used glycerin in my wash and go. It wasn't bad at all. I got so many compliments on my wash and go, but I just used too many new products in that wash and go. I couldn't tell what was going on, so I couldn't speak effectively to it. So I scrapped that video, but then that left a hole on today's date when you're seeing this video that I'm replacing. I'm replacing that wash and go with this video. So content is still contenting. We rearrange things. Today's agenda, I am up bright and early. It's 7:25 a.m. I have to go get Winnie groomed. Winnie usually grooms around noon, but she was getting a little hairy. It's getting a little hot outside. I want her to be cut down, so I rearranged her grooming appointment to 8 a.m., which is early for me on a Saturday, 8 a.m. But it worked out perfectly because the grooming is this morning. But Kennedy Ryan, you guys saw my last vlog. Again, book club was around, can't get enough. So the Kennedy Ryan, author of This Could Be Us, Before I Let Go. And she has a whole nother series too. I haven't even read her other series of books, but the Skyland series author is in Charlotte this weekend. She just surprised us. She dropped her location Wednesday of this week and was like, yeah, I'm gonna be in Charlotte. And I'm like, oh, okay. My hair. I have a wig on. I have a hat, and then I have a wig on. Oh, right now, it's really a half wig, but you can't tell because I got a hat on. Because I got a braid down on Thursday. It's been a crazy time. It's crazy at work. Got a braid down. Kennedy Ryan decided she wanted to come, but I was like, I was going to install the hair on Sunday. Because I had an 8 a.m. Winnie hair appointment, I was going to do my own hair on Saturday. But then Kennedy comes. And now how am I going to do this? So how I'm going to do it is I'm going to put this hat wig on. I'm going to go to Ann's Beauty Supply, get a better wig so I can be presentable. It's going to be a day. So I said, you know what? I'm going to pack this weekend. I'm going to install hair. I'm going to get my nails done. The pre-vacation, everything you got to do. So why not? Why not bring you guys along on this journey of today? And again, you can tell me if I'm flopping really at my vlogs. What do you want to see more? Because I'm going to get back to vlogging a bit so I can kind of, it's not just hair. I've been doing a lot of install review, that I'm like, I need to break it up a little bit. So that's what I'm doing today. Let me get a move on it because it takes me about 30 minutes to get over to her groomer. So she got to take her trazodone, her calm down medicine. And then we're going to head on out. I'll see you guys throughout today's vlog. Take it. Take it. With the flow wide open. It feels like we met. Somebody must come down. It ain't coming down. It be the same. Public service announcement. Red light. Red light. By myself. By yourself. Stroke myself. Drink. Let's go.
baby. What's mine is yours. Mine. I want you to live your life. I want you to live your life. I want you to live your life.
So it is 10:30 and Wendy is still not ready yet. Like, when, girl, your body ain't but so big. You but only 8 pounds, 7 pounds, roughly. I think I'm more in a rush today too because I want to go back home, get ready, refresh to go to the Charlotte Convention Center. I did say Kennedy Ryan's coming. She's coming because the NAACP conference is here. And you have to pay for the conference, but her session and a couple of sessions are free. So all you had to do was register online. So I do want to get ready and refresh. I did get a new wig because I've had this wig for a long time. I feel like I have it on this channel where I've probably done one of those half wig day in the lives. I just want something different. This is like gotta be 3 years old, honey. And I love the little hint of a little 99J in there, a little bit of purple razzle dazzle for you girls. But I went to the bookstore. I did all the things I normally do. You guys saw in my last chit chat, I tell y'all, normally when I'm in Plaza Midwood, which is an area in Charlotte, I go to Chet's Cheesesteaks, which I normally would be doing, but I had breakfast instead because nobody wants a cheesesteak at 8 a.m. Went to the bookstore, got a couple of books. I wanted to get another Kennedy book, but I can't remember which one is like the better. She has a whole other series, and then she has the real books, REEL, or the real book. I need to be spending a little bit more time on the book talk to see what people are thinking. And then I wanted the S.A. Cosby book. I hear, his books are phenomenal. Got to support my Black man. And he writes kind of more in my genre, which I'm not much of a romance girl. I am more of a thriller, suspense girl, because romance continued kind of the line of Zane books, honey. Get to levels that I'm not ready for on a Tuesday, And then Anne's Beauty. Y'all, they discontinued my lashes. I thought it was true. I thought it might be true because I searched all online. I cannot find Kiss 09 So Wispies. Could not find it anywhere. And I was like, okay, the true test is if Anne's Beauty ain't got it, I'm screwed. It's over. It's over. And they did not have them. That's the same way I found out my hair color was discontinued. When I went to Anne's and my hair color wasn't there anymore, I said, oh, it's really gonna go. Like it's gone. It's no longer here with us. Why do they discontinue the things I love? Because I purchase in bulk. Like, I purchase a lot. Was I not giving y'all enough of my $2.99 Kiss I envy for y'all to continue my own nines? Because I like a certain look to my lash. I was looking at all the rest of the lashes and they just look like they just can look overpowering. They're too much. They look the same. I want a specific look. I like long, short, like a little wisp. I know Ardell has the demi wispies, all of that. That's not the look I want. I want thin, thick, and also in, out, in, out. I can't explain it, but you have to see. I want exactly what 09 was from I Envy. I want those. I want that back. I had a time. So I'm on the hunt for a new that. I'm still on the hunt for a new hair color too. I haven't bought any new. People have asked me in my video saying that, what cream of nature? Who I used to use? Clairol, stopped making my color. And they were like, well, what do you use now? I still use what I use. I bought 30 boxes, honey. One thing I do is when I find out things are discontinued, I rack up. I didn't know Kiss was about to do this with my lashes. So unfortunately, I could not rack up on my 09s before, honey, they said no. Oh, I also went to Taj Essentials, which is the oil place. If you watch my New York vlog, I was all up and through all the oileries there. And I come over here all the time, like, because Winnie's groomer. So I'm on this side all the time. Anne's Beauty is literally 5 doors down. The place where I go to my beauty supply store is literally 5 doors down from Taj Essentials. They have all the essential oils, honey. And my total, it was only 58, and I got 6 oils, honey. So I got Santal 33 by Lia Lavon. You guys know I got it from, I'm trying to see who got the best one or if they're all the same. I got Baccarat Rouge, very good girl, Golden Sand, Mojave Ghost by Barredo, and then I got Delina Exclusive. So I got 6 oils, honey. So what I'm gonna do now, because I'm that mother, people laughing. You see the car riders lining up to go pick up their kids from school. And the people online be like, why do parents do this? Why do moms line up for school? Their kids all gonna get out at the same time. What's the line? I had to switch cameras because it's so hot. that my camera said we need time to cool down. So I switched to my other camera before it gets too hot. Just to say, people be like, why you lining up? Why you lining up for your kids? And I'm like, yeah, why are they lining up? But I will wait in the parking lot for my dog to be done because I'm not driving all the way on the other side of town. Like I live on the other side of town. I'm not leaving. So I've done all I can do. The only thing I can do is go out and spend more money, and we're not doing that. We got everything we need. And so what I usually do is I bring my iPad, which this is my bigger iPad. I usually have my iPad Air, but this is my thing because I've been editing on this more recently because the storage is higher. My iPad Air is like, oh, I keep my planner and all that, and it's more functional on the go. This is my 12.9, which is huge, but I'm editing my install of my last hair. So I need to finish that because I need to get it up before I go to St. Thomas. So this phone is probably going to cut off in like 5 seconds. So let's just wait for Winnie, edit, wait for Winnie, and then see Kennedy Ryan.
Girl, if I told you I love you, that doesn't mean that I don't care. Ooh, and when I tell you I need you, don't you think that I'll never be there? Ooh, I'm so tired of the way you turn my lips. So yes, don't misunderstand.
So I am driving to the NAACP convention in Uptown Charlotte. And I'm being a responsible driver and not looking at you guys as I drive. Unlike the movies where they'll be like talking to the passenger, all eyes be on the passenger in these fake movies. I'm being responsible, but I did invest. Like I said, I'm upgrading. I'm trying to do this vlog thing for real, and have like real gadgets and gadgets galore. So I do have a visor, and I like this. I like this whole thing. It's easy to set up. I also brought a little discreet table tripod too. I didn't use it today when I went to snooze, but like when I realized, like when I go eat places in public, I set it against like the ketchup bottle or the salt and pepper shakers. Like I don't have a real legitimate setup because most of the time I'm like, I don't want them to see, but I'm like, you know, I saw a TikTok that was like, there's a thin line between being a creator and just, you know, the embarrassment that you think comes with it or the judgment that you think comes with it from the outside perspective. I know what I make a month being a content creator, and it's nothing to scoff about. It's allowed me to travel. It's allowed me to live a life. So I should be more about it and, you know, disregard other people's judgments on a camera setup. As long as I think I do it in a reasonable way where I'm only focused on me, I'm not getting the waiter or the customers beside me, or like I'm trying to film in a way where it's just me. Like I'm very respectful when it comes to like my friends too. So if they're like in my vlogs, I try to like, you know, I know they'd love to be in it, but I know it's also one of those things like they might not want to. They like their friends of friends might not want to, and so like just being respectful of everyone, but at the same time getting the content, because again, you guys said in my last chit chat that you wanted to see more vlogs came up continuously. Vlogs came up, and I said, you know what? We're gonna give it a go again. We're gonna be about it. If we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it right. Okay. I thought I was gonna have a little bit more time as soon as I got back home, but I didn't. I just really had enough time to get ready, throw on this wig, which is the Model Emily Bestie wig. It's a Bestie. I don't know what that brand is, but I just got the Bestie wig from Ann's Beauty, which I thought was cute, little cute summer. Threw this hat on, and we out. I do need to. You'll see me pack sometime throughout this vlog. I don't like to pack like close to when I'm about to be leaving places. I'm a pre-packer. I'm not the night before, honey. Gotta make sure I have everything. I'm not missing a thing. And packing early allows me to think of one little thing like midweek where I'm like, oh, I didn't put that in there. Good, I already did it. So it's not last minute, and I, knock on wood, have been very successful with packing. I also got a new TV from Best Buy on 4th of July that just got delivered on Friday. I have not set that thing up. $189, honey, $189. And I was debating on waiting until Prime Day, but something told me it's not going to be any cheaper than $189 on Prime Day, and I was right. That TV was like $200 something on Prime Day. So good thing I got it when I did. These Insignia TVs be the cheapest thing ever, but I got Geek Squad with it, so if it break down, and since the TV is 55 inches, it's it's over 50 inches, they'll come to your house and repair it. So, honey, I'm set. So sometimes throughout this vlog, you'll see me pack. Sometimes throughout this vlog, you'll see me set that TV up finally in my living room. In a minute, you'll see me and Jess. I don't know if we're eating after. I'm going to be a little hungry. I had snooze at 8 a.m. You know, your girl loves to eat. You see my vlogs. You know I like to eat. We didn't talk about this beforehand, but I'm hoping a little milk. Hoping a little milk is going to be had, you know. She's thinking what I'm thinking, and you know, what meal will be had.
When I try to spin my lip, what I'm trying to say, oh, Cupid, oh, yeah, what you want unless you give it a try, Cupid, won't lie, what you won't do unless you give it a try, ain't no doubt about it.
Just a warm up. This is not going to count for no points. We'll sort them. All right, let's go with the first one. Okay, which of these is not a Kirk Franklin song? Well, family, I know we know. Is it Stomp? Take Me to the King? Melodies from Heaven?
Okay.
Brighter Day? Which one of these is not a Kirk Franklin song? In Black Panther, what is the real name of Killmonger? Ooh, T'Challa N'Chaka, Eric Stevens, Wakabi Killmonger, or Michael Killmonger? Hey, it's my pronunciation, 8 down. Some people looking for top 2. True or false? Moesha was played by Brandy. Now, y'all, we don't even need all these seconds for this. We don't need all these seconds for this. And I'm so excited about this panel. Please welcome up your moderator, Sierra Tribble, and our amazing authors, Tamika D. Mallory, Steve Jones, and Kennedy Ryan.
Television producer, best known for producing a show on Oprah's network called Black Love. I followed that up with a special from Beyonce, which was the first televised special B in 6 years because, you know, she does everything herself. Pleasure to be here. Thank you, NAACP.
Hi everyone, my name is Tamika Mallory, Tamika D. Mallory, and I am co-founder of an organization called Until Freedom, a social justice organization. I am a child of the movement. Thank y'all so
We're
much.
fangirling over you, Tamika. Cut it out.
Thank you.
I'm Kennedy Ryan. I am a New York Times bestselling author. I write romance. I write fiction that centers especially marginalized people, Black women, brown women, chronically ill, disabled. I like to write from the margins to the center. I like to make sure that those people whose stories are usually lost in mainstream narrative are centered in what I do. And I sat all the way down here because I was like, first of all, I'm so intimidated. Like, these two powerful figures, I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm just so honored to be here, so grateful. Thank you to the NAACP for inviting me. Thank you guys.
The experiences. Why did you think it was important to show that to people?
I think for me, I talk about one of the hallmarks of my brand being seenness. And what I mean by that is that, I mean, we know this, is that marginalized voices, and identities, whether it's us as Black people, brown people, autistic people, neurodivergent people, like you mentioned, writing about Alzheimer's, writing about depression, I'm writing a story about a bipolar character now, lupus. Like, there are all of these identities and communities that are not usually at the center of cultural narrative. Like everything that Tamika was just talking about, one of the weapons in our arsenal is resistance, is joy. And so I see it like sometimes people are like, oh, you just, my friends and I talk all the time about how hard it is to write romance. in a time like this when we're watching the fall of democracy and watching the rise of fascism. It's so hard sometimes to sit down and say, okay, I'm going to write a story about joy. But there's somebody who needs an escape. There's somebody who needs encouragement. And in my story, there's someone who needs to see themselves experiencing joy. And because I write romance, there are people who do not typically see themselves being loved outrageously. I write about fat women. I write about black women, dark women, women with natural hair, women who are chronically ill, finding a partner who would love them unconditionally. I get so many messages from people like, I have lupus. I didn't actually think that I was going to find someone who would love me through the difficult stages of this disease, and you gave me encouragement. Or, I suffer with depression, and I have never seen it articulated on the page that way.
They just asked me like last week. It was last minute, yes. And I was like, I don't know if I have time. And then I was like, you know what? I didn't make it to Charlotte on tour. So I'm just gonna do it. And I'm so
Good morning. Happy Sunday. Up bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. It's now 10:50 a.m. Got up early to film this install, which you need to check out the install video because there's a lot to say and I'm not going to even spend time repeating myself. I already did it for the install, the day one of the review. I have some feelings, and those feelings were said. Those were said. But the hair looks nice. More to come. more to come. I have to say, yesterday was so nice meeting Kennedy. She was so nice. You're just so scared that they're also going to be like, there were a lot of people on her line. I got to say, she posted on her stories on Instagram. She was like, Charlotte showed up, over 500 people. She signed their copies on an event that she just announced she was coming on Wednesday. Like, she was like on 3-day notice. Charlotte showed up and showed out, and we did. Just luckily, again, I have nothing planned because I was like, this is gonna be a chill weekend before my next weekend when I go out of town. It was not chill, but I do not regret it at all because meeting her again, so kind. I told her because I was like, what am I supposed to say? Because she's like talking to people so awkward. I'm like, what am I gonna say? What am I gonna say? And I was like, I commented on your TikTok because I commented on her TikTok like 4 months ago before Can't Get Enough, like when she was announcing her tour dates for going around, and she posted her tour schedule. And I was like, I hadn't read the book yet, and the book wasn't out yet. The book didn't come out till May. And I was like, I think this book takes place in Charlotte a little bit. I think because Hendrix's mom lives in the 704 region. It's surprising I don't see a Charlotte date on your tour schedule when I'm sure, and now having read the book, a lot of it takes place here. Okay. I'm confused. Why are you skipping over? And she's like, I came last book. I came for This Could Be Us. I want to explore more markets. And I was like, but okay, again, but like I wasn't around. I just became, I just started Kennedy Ryan, earlier this year? Like, come on, girl, come on down. We got venues and clearly they will come. The people came, honey. I've never been to a thing. We waited in line for an hour 20. The panel was great. I mean, I would have loved, everybody else who spoke was good. I need to go to a Kennedy Ryan solo event though, like where she's the main starter, because when you're on a panel, you have to evenly distribute between talking to 3 people. And I just want to hear more because everything she said was just yes. But what is on the agenda today? Oh, I got to go get my nails done. I finally go and set up this TV that I've been waiting because I'd like to do heavy things before I get my nails done. Like in case I crack something, let me do that first. Let me do that. Let me go get my nails done. Okay. We're on pre-vacation prep. Hair did. Toes did. Now fingers, which still look pretty good. Russians have saved my life. Russians. Someone asked me in a recent video, what color am I wearing in my nails? When I tell you I just go to that salon and point to the book, I don't even think the Russian manicures use OPI and stuff. I couldn't even know if I wanted to. This is not no OPI gelish situation. They're using things I don't know. And I just point to the book and I say, 98, please. And then 98 appears on my nail. So if 98 means anything to you guys, I don't think this is 98. I just point. I don't even know if I remember a number. I said this one. And again, they don't grow out as bad when you get Russians. This is 4 weeks old. So and someone even complimented me yesterday on it, and I was like, because they cut the cuticles so good. There's no water involved. It's a very dry process, but love that down. Still got a pack too. I got things to do. And I will do those things. But today, let's mark the occasion, is the last day I'm wearing the So Wispy Kiss lashes. I looked through my lash collection. I was like, I don't think I have any more. I had one left in a pack of several. I had bought a multi-pack years ago, and I had 109 left. And that's the last of my 09. So in future videos, when you guys ask me what lash I'm wearing, we don't know. I did buy several when I went to Ann's Beauty. So some that looked similar, like had a vibe that was very similar. So some from Cherry Blossom. That's what I like. I like in, out, in, out. Like that's, if you see a vibe. This looks like what I used to wear pre-2019. So I was like, let's maybe get back to that, this vibe, and then this. So I just had to get, a few new ones from the beauty supply store, and we're just going to trust those out, but it's not going to feel the same because I feel like the lashes really set me in my mood. Like the lashes is the look. It takes me to my next level, but I digress. Let's go. I'll probably have to eat at some point too today because I have not, and I always film on an empty stomach, and I'm always famished at the end of that. So more to come throughout today.
Sound.
As far as the clothing that I'm packing for St. Thomas, some of it came from New York, actually. I bought these dresses during my time in New York at H&M and Zara, and I thought it'd be perfect for a vacation. So in this compartment of my carry-on, because you guys know I'm a carry-on only girl, I put my clothing and then some of my swimsuits. Now, don't judge this compartment, but yes, it's busted. It's busted. But the suitcase still works, honey. We will use what we have, even though, again, I be stuffing this carry-on tightly. Some areas may have some issues. I always keep in this compartment, along with my feminine products, my AirTag. Because even though this is a carry-on, you never know when they're going to make you check a bag, or it's one of them little regional planes and they still got to put it up under the plane. Honey, AirTag always. And I'll link everything that I can can down below, including the luggage. Now, in terms of toiletries, I keep 3 separate bags in this suitcase, one for face, one for body, and one for mouth, all separated. People ask, isn't that too many toiletries? We're not going to get into it, honey. This is how I always packed. Do what you want with how you pack, but this is how I pack, and I've not had any issues. And I also keep in here my undergarments. I keep a separate little container for that. I keep makeup remover wipes. I put my shoes in here, and then any cover-ups or swimsuits that did not fit in the main compartment. I also put hair products, so my scarf, my Goody hair elastics, my Hawaiian Silky, my edge control. I also, since I was going to a water location, decided to put my water shoes in here as well. Always bring a good pair of water shoes. I learned that from my Curacao trip. Bring some water shoes because you might have a water activity or two. And that's pretty much it for my roller bag. Now, moving on to my backpack, my personal item. Backpack I got from Target 4 years ago. Keep that in mind, 4 years ago. Have not set foot in Target in 2025, but it is a good backpack that I've been had. I keep in this bag my makeup products, and I usually keep my charger in here, my computer charger, because I do travel a lot for work. This bag stays packed. So the makeup is always the makeup. I don't have to take makeup from my at home to here. I just keep this as a revolving, stays in my luggage, makes it easier on myself. I also keep a little personal bag that I usually transfer to when I'm in my destination. You've seen me travel a lot. I use that little black bag that I got from Amazon. I also, in this bag, am going to start keeping a light jacket. I just find I get a little chilly on coats no matter if I'm going to a warm destination. So I bought this coat to stay in this luggage. It's a cheap Amazon coat, but it has a raincoat addition to it. I think it worked really good for St. Thomas again because they had a couple of showers stray. So this is going to become my new stays in luggage coat. I also keep in the left side pocket my pill containers. So I keep kind of, allergy medicine. I keep my ibuprofen. I also keep my chargers in here. They stay, as always, in this luggage. Then I have my filming equipment. So my tripod, my DJI Pro, my camera equipment, all that goes into this luggage as well as my tabletop tripod. Like I mentioned, I'm going to do better about vlogging in public. I also bring my second phone with me. This is my old phone. I, for some reason, keep all my old phones, but for good reason, because sometimes I want to film on that, but not have it be my main phone. I always have a universal adapter in my luggage. I never take this out. So even though I'm not going to a place where the plugs change, this just stays in my luggage no matter what. I have my Beats headphones that I always keep in here as well. Month's book club read is only for the week, and I bring that with me. I also bring Local Woman Missing, which is the book I was reading at that time. However, I'm packing early, so I'm still reading that while I'm here. External charger, always have to bring that. Always. If you're traveling solo, have that. My inhaler, I have asthma. That stays in there. Of course, like I mentioned, my headphones are going to be in this front compartment. Some other miscellaneous items that I forgot to mention that always stay in my luggage as well, it just makes it easier, is this little money flap. It goes up under my clothing. So, you have a fanny pack that you can, of course, wear externally. This goes up under me. So it touches my skin because, again, some places you don't want to just have your items out and about. So this is a good way to keep your items inconspicuous. I now got a water phone case. I never had one of these before, but I feel like I'm always near some water. I need to be more careful. And that is pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you're following me on all my platforms. And I'll see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
Your heart.